Myrtle rust, a fungus that affects plant species in the Myrtaceae family, has the potential to significantly affect the sustainability of native flora and fauna, which rely on the affected plants for their survival. My research focuses on the flow-on effects of myrtle rust on ecosystem viability. My research plan consisted of accessing primary sources such as government websites to locate journals, publications, and fact sheets. As I anticipated, these resources led me to secondary sources that assisted me in investigating the broader issue of environmental sustainability. This exposed me to an overwhelming amount of additional information, so I redefined my search words. Using new keywords and combinations of keywords helped me to find further information relevant to my research questions. Overall, I found that the information in government websites and scientific research reports was the most reliable, credible, and comprehensive. My research to date reveals that myrtle rust in Australia has spread from the initial infestation in 2010 to a 2016 report which identified infestations in parts of New South Wales, Queensland, Victoria, Tasmania, and the Northern Territory. Studies suggest that all states and territories are at risk of future infestation. Reports and research papers also indicate that climatic conditions can influence the ability of myrtle rust to spread to non-affected areas due to factors including proximity to coastal areas, local weather conditions including temperature and rainfall, and the dispersal of spores by the wind and migratory animals such as birds. Through research, I identified that Myrtaceae is the dominant plant family throughout Australia and in particular bushland areas. In that context, myrtle rust could, through the decline of dominant plant species, slower plant reproduction and significant canopy loss, result in reduced shelter and food sources, which in turn will threaten species of insects, birds and native animals. I have noted that attempts in 2010 by government agencies to eradicate myrtle rust were quickly found to be technically unfeasible, and the focus transitioned to management of the fungus. A range of coordinated and complementary actions are proposed to manage the infestation, including containment measures, mapping and monitoring of at-risk ecosystems, chemical controls, scientific analysis, and industry and community communication and awareness programs. I determined that my inquiry would be best suited to students in Years 5 to 6, as it directly connected to many aspects of the science curriculum, in particular the key component of science understanding. My inquiry aligns with the concept that living things are interdependent and interact with each other and their environment. Students of these year levels have the science inquiry skills that demonstrate their ability to understand the content and apply their knowledge and skills. My inquiry also aligns with the component Science as a Human Endeavour, in that students of these year levels would be aware that the flow-on effects relating to environmental sustainability impact on human life. While my research to date has identified broad answers to my research questions, I need to locate further information with more detailed findings in relation to specific elements of my inquiry. This will ensure that I have considered all relevant aspects of the issue in my final report.